Hey YouTube, it is about 1:30 in the morning here as I make this video, but I spend a lot of my time and I go through YouTube videos. I especially like to watch Dr. Phil, but I've been very upset with the content lately of the show. It's not Dr. Phil specifically, but it's who he's bringing on the show. So there was obviously the Cash Me Outside girl known as Bad Baby, aka Danielle Bergoli. But we've got a new girl in town who seems to be called the Beverly Hills Brat. And if I were to get like a roast or something on this page, I don't care. Because you know what? I'm going to tell the story of what happened and what is wrong about it. Dr. Phil is supposed to be a show in which people are assessed for their psychiatric issues, behavioral issues, drug abuse, those types of things. That's what the show used to be for. But unfortunately, it's come to my attention that now there's a difference in who shows up on the show. Ever since the Cash Me Outside girl came onto the show, it seems as if Dr. Phil is a place where people become famous. The new girl that came on to Dr. Phil that everybody's talking about was Nicolette Gray. And Nicolette is a spoiled rich girl, aka the Beverly Hills Brat. She gets designer purses, professional hair appointments every couple weeks. She gets cars. She gets designer clothes. She gets makeup from professionals. And she's running her mom broke. So her mom, after the allowance being no limit to about, I'd say, $30,000 to about $5,000, and then she lowers it to $1,000. And this girl, keep in mind, doesn't have a job. She's not helping support her mom, and she is almost 16 years old. And she told her mom that she was barely living and she felt like a peasant because her allowance was $1,000. It's very unfortunate that somebody thinks that money is the only thing that matters in this world, because that's what defines her. She apparently defines herself now as a princess because of the fact that she has so much money. I just watched an episode of Dr. Phil in which she might be getting a new birthday present that she's dead set on. It is a $331,000 car. And her mom on the show said that she might have to take the bus if she buys her daughter this car. But her daughter doesn't care. Her mom asks her, why do you want a $331,000 car? And she's like, because I need it. If it can get you from place A to place B, that's what a car is. Not who can go around with the best designer car. Let me put this into perspective for you. I am the same age as Nicolette Gray. I am 15 years old and I turned 16 in 1 week. And you know what? I don't have anything that she has. I don't have designer clothes. I don't have a huge house. I don't have purses. Hell, I don't even carry purses. I do my hair on my own. But I also I live in a shoebox apartment. And you know what? I am happy the way I am. She may have hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram, but you know what? When I go on Musical.ly, my platform, my favorite platform, my 11.6 thousand followers are all and more I could ever ask for. Yet she's walking around saying that she needs to be the queen. And it makes no sense to me why Dr. Phil has just begun bringing kids like this on the show. Of course, it gives the audience a good laugh because of the fact that somebody depends on money so much to define them. But, it's ridiculous that this is happening. Ever since Danielle Bergoli started making millions because of her catchphrase, it's been a horrible show to watch. Because everybody just wants to be Danielle Bergoli now, including Nicolette. And honestly, Nicolette, if you see this video, I want you to know that money isn't happiness. No matter how many times you deny it, money isn't happiness. Because you know what? One day, if you were to lose it all, you would realize that friendships, school, the gift of education, the gift of skills, life, what's around you, that's what matters in life. And you know what? If you can't see that, that's really sad. But that's your decision. I mean, if you want to live your life and think that you are totally rich while you're bringing your mom broke, because as you said, you don't have a job because it's too much work. I just think I feel so bad for your mother. I feel terrible for your mom. Because obviously she doesn't like the situation either. And, you know, you're not going to have real friends if you base them off how much money they have. You're obviously dependent on people's cash allowance towards you. But, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. Like, who does that to their parents? But all of a sudden, just because she was on a psychiatric show, she becomes famous, goes on YouTube with all these other people. There's a lot of people out there. Singers, actors, artists. Like, they deserve that fame. And you know, people who are spoiled, people who are, like, trashy, people who show no good influence on this community, their age group, anybody, they don't deserve fame. And I'm sure you've gotten tons of hate comments about it. And believe me, no one deserves to have hate comments on their Instagrams, because I get them all the time. And it's kind of over with that. So I get you on that one, but it's kind of true that you're just so dependent on money. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents to Nicolette. But overall, it's just an insane topic, and just it's insane to see what this world has come to. I wish that it was different, but if this is what our society is going to come to and money is everything, you better fill up the job spots, because you know what? They're going to be gone fast if money is all that matters. As our population grows, it's definitely going to get harder. But I don't know. That was random, but I think that this would be a good idea. I think that maybe we should try to lower it down on the people who are spoiled, and because they're so spoiled, they become famous. It shows a terrible example, and that's what Nicolette is. I know a lot of you like Nicolette, but I'm just saying this situation with her is just a prime example of a horrible, undeserved fame. She can't sing. At least we don't think she can. I'm not going to say she can't, like, as a fact, but we don't know if she can sing. And she can't do any, like, she can't, as far as we know, she doesn't draw. She doesn't play music. All we know about Nicolette from her appearance is that she's spoiled, and that's why she got onto Dr. Phil, is because Dr. Phil was looking for a moneymaker. I love Dr. Phil, but it's insane who he's letting onto the show. And now I'm just repeating myself, so I'm going to end the video. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way through, subscribe. And yeah, I just hope you all have a good rest of your night, morning, wherever you are. And I hope that everything goes well. Subscribe. This is my first video. Chloe Gray out.